Okay, good morning everyone. So, for those of you that know me, you know I'm a big science fiction fan. I love science fiction. Is there any one of you that don't like science fiction? Yeah, one person, two people. Feel sorry for you guys. I love science fiction, and there are two science fiction themes that I love. One would be Star Trek, the other Star Wars. Star Wars, not so much, I just watch it for the kicks. Miss Chong loves Star Wars. But she also loves Star Trek. And I'm a very big fan of Star Trek because Star Trek came out when? Does anybody know? 1920 what? 1960s, 1970s. And when we watched Star, we looked at the things on Star Trek and we went, wow, if only we could have them. And you know what? A good few years later, most of the things that we saw on Star Trek in science fiction has now become science reality. Hello? Science reality. So, whatever we see in Hollywood, whatever we see in the science fiction movies, 10 to 1, science fiction in Hollywood, a few years down the line, becomes science reality. A good few examples of these would be, who's a Star Trek fan here, just by the way? Anybody? Okay, there's a good few hands at the back. So this is what Star Trek, science fiction, made science reality today. And we use the things that once upon a time people were in awe of. The communicators. So when they left the Starship Enterprise, they went to whichever foreign planet, they used communicators. Motorola made that famous with the flip phone. Yeah, science fiction became science reality at the end of the day. The replicator. You can walk up to the replicator and say, cup of coffee, I'd like a bowl of soup. Didn't matter, the replicator would replicate whatever you want. What do we have today? We have 3D printers. 3D printers that will make whatever you like. There's a chocolate 3D printer that prints everything out of chocolate. It prints a bowl out of chocolate, and once you're done eating whatever's in it, you can eat the bowl at the same time. Made famous by Star Trek. Okay, how about the holodeck? Now the holodeck was on the USS Enterprise. You could escape reality, you could escape the starship. So you could go and be taken away to the Maldives or the Bahamas, wherever. And you could, for a few minutes, be transported into another dimension. We now have that today, thanks to Samsung. Okay? VR goggles. Who's used the VR goggles here? Yeah, a lot of you. You can be seated in your own house, or you can even go to the Samsung store and put the thing on and scream your guts out, imagining you are in another place. Made famous by Star Trek. Yeah? How many of you enjoy it? Yes or no? I know a lot of you play those horror movies, and you all enjoy it. Okay. How about the tricorder? The tricorder was a device that scanned people for illnesses and it diagnosed the people on the spot. Today on the International Space Station, NASA has a device called the LOCAD. The LOCAD scans for biological substances. It looks at these biological substances, identifies it, and it keeps the people on the International Space Station safe. Okay. And the last but not least, our digital assistant. Made famous in most science fiction movies. Today when we are bored, we probably talk to her. Her name is Siri. Okay? I know my year 8s, we tease a lot about this. So you can ask Siri anything and Siri would 10 to 1 give you the correct answer. If you ask her, say, need a girlfriend or need a boyfriend, maybe she'll say, I cannot help you with that. But she'll have a genuine conversation with you, correct? Yeah? So this is technology. Let's have watch a clip and see.
Get prepared to be boarded.
What did the executive say? Take the bridge.
We're gonna rest.
So that's technology. Now let's look at humans. Let's look at you and me for a moment. Where would we be 1,000 years from now? Any guesses? Yeah? Would we be living on Mars? Well, not us per se, but maybe our descendants down the line. Now, as you know, the shuttle program has been discontinued. We've stopped going to the moon. Hollywood has already told us, let's look towards Mars. Virgin Galactic is looking towards Mars. Most companies are trying to reach Mars. A year or two back, there was a call for people, or volunteers, for a once-off mission to Mars. Go, never come back. How true is that? We don't know. So, 1,000 years from now, would we be taller? Would we merge with machines? Currently, do we merge with machines? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay. Well, for people with disabilities, there are prostheses and things. So yeah, to a certain extent, we do. Okay, would we become immune to diseases? Would nanotechnology help us? We don't know. Okay? Would we achieve immortality? I think we all want to live forever. Maybe not. Would we freeze ourselves and wake up in the future? How many of you would like to do that? Freeze yourself for a good few hundred years, come back in the future, we have flying cars. Yeah? Not bad, right? Let's have a look and see.
Humans will look like in 1,000 years. Humans are still evolving. So where will evolution take us in 1,000 years? Chances are we'll be taller. Humans have already seen a boom in height over the last 130 years. In 1880, the average American male was 5'7". Today, he's 5'10". We may also merge with machines that can enhance our hearing, eyesight, health, and much more. Right now, there are hearing aids that let you record sounds, generate white noise, and even come with a built-in phone. Another example is a team out of the University of Oregon developing bionic eyes that help the blind to see. But it's not impossible to imagine that the technology could become a tool for seeing what we currently consider invisible, like different energies of light, such as infrared and X-rays. There will eventually be a day where prosthetics are no longer just for their sake. However, it's not just our outside appearance that will change. Our genes will also evolve on microscopic levels to aid our survival. For example, an Oxford-led study discovered a group of HIV-infected children in South Africa living healthy lives. It turns out they have a built-in defense against HIV that prevents the virus from advancing to AIDS. And with gene editing tools like CRISPR, we may eventually control our genes and DNA to the point where we make ourselves immune to disease and even reverse the effects of aging. Another way to jumpstart the human evolution on a different path is to move some of us to Mars. Mars receives 66% less sunlight than Earth, which can mean humans on Mars will evolve larger pupils that can absorb more light in order to see. And since Mars's gravitational pull is only 38% of Earth's, people born on Mars might actually be taller than anyone on Earth. In space, the fluid that separates our vertebrae expands, which led American aerospace engineer Robert Zubrin to suggest that Mars's low gravity could allow the human spine to elongate enough to add a few extra inches to our height. However, not even a move to Mars could spark the biggest change in human evolution that we may have coming in the next 1,000 years: immortality. The path to immortality will likely require humans to download their consciousness into a machine. Right now, scientists in Italy and China are performing head transplants on animals to determine if you can transfer consciousness from one body to another. They claim their next big step is to transplant human heads. Whatever happens in the next 1,000 years, whether we merge with machines or become them, one thing is certain: the human race is always changing, and the faster we change and branch out from Earth, the better chance we have of outrunning extinction.
Informative? Yeah? What did you guys think of the human head transplant, or the transplant of the mice's the heads? Science fiction? Scary, right? Well, 2017 is the year of the first human head transplant. I'll get to that in a minute. Would we merge with machines? Science fiction says it's possible. Star Trek says it's possible. The Borg says it's possible. How many of you know this lady over here? Yeah? How many of you are fans of Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 of you. This is Ada, not Miss Ada, this is Ada. Ada is a robot. She stands for Artificially Intelligent Digital Assistant, something like Siri. Okay, but more strongly, and she's physical. She'll beat you up probably. She certainly believed in immortality. If you're a follower of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you would know what she's done. So she certainly believed it, Hollywood believed it, science fiction, it's possible. Now, I know most of you have watched this movie, Passengers. Passengers said, the theme of the movie, sleep for a good few hundred years, wake up when you're reaching a distant planet. Now, cryosleep, science fiction says it's possible. Science reality also says it's possible. If you have enough money, you can freeze your body. If you don't have enough money, you can just freeze your head and your spine, hoping that a good few hundred years from now, we'd have the technology to transplant your head onto a body and to make your consciousness live forever. I'm going to leave you with one final video. Now, you all saw how the heads of the mice were swapped and they survived. Have a look at this.
In 2017, Italian neurosurgeon Sergio Cannavaro attempts to perform the first human head transplant. This follows a series of early experiments with animals and human cadavers. In 2015, he announced plans to operate on a live human patient within 2 years. This will appear outlandish at first, but gained some credibility the following year, when researchers in China crafted the head of a monkey into a completely new body, building upon a similar achievement half a century earlier. Cannavaro's patients are treated a 30-year-old Russian man with bad movement disease, the most severe type of spinal muscular atrophy, and declining health for volunteers to offer his head for Cannavaro's studies. When first announced, popular opinion about the potential head transplant was generally quite negative, with Cannavaro being criticized on ethical grounds and a number of doubts expressed from experts regarding the state of technology readiness. The procedure involves cooling the head and the donor body to minus 50 degrees Celsius. This extends the time that their cells can survive without oxygen, which is vital for avoiding neurological damage. As soon as tissues around the neck have been dissected, major blood vessels are then used to tiny tubes before the spinal cord of each person are cut with high precision, and the head is transferred onto its new body. This new combined body is fused together using polyethylene glycol to flush both ends of spinal cord and encourage nerve flow, followed by injections of the same chemical over a period of several hours. Assuming the patient survives to this stage, measures are then taken to prevent the body's immune system from injecting the head. They are kept in a coma for 3 or 4 weeks to ensure they are completely stationary. Implanted electrodes provide electrical stimulation which has to strengthen nerve connections. After a year or so, it is hoped that the person is able to walk around. Regardless of how successful this particular operation is, knowledge gained from the surgery helps to improve the procedure in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you want to support me, please give me a like.
So, science fiction and science reality. There's a very fine line that differentiates the two. And that over time, the line has become very, very blurred. I hope this small presentation was a bit more informative. And if you want, you guys can go and do a little bit more research into science fiction and how it's impacted our lives today and how it will impact our lives in the future. Thank you very much.